It's your girl Chosen to Inspire. I'm back again, doing 2 vids in one day. So yeah, let's get right into it. This vid is gonna be about forgiving your parents. I know you're like, what? Forgiving my parents? Did she say that? Yeah, I said that. Forgiving your parents. Forgiving your parents. It's gonna be the caption too, yeah. So anyway, yeah, let's get right into it. Yeah, so this video is gonna be about forgiving your parents. And I wanted to make a video like this today because I feel like, as us growing up or whatever, let's say, us growing up, knowing our mother, our father, and, expecting certain things or expecting things to be a certain way because of our parents, And then when we don't get the certain things that we expect from our parents, we feel a way towards our parents. But we never look at it as like, yo, my mom, my dad only been in this world for, 30 something years, 50 something years, however old is your parents or whatever. They only been in this world for a certain amount of time, which means that they only experience a certain amount of things. So if they don't do certain things that they haven't experienced, why should us, the children, be mad? You get it? Let me just sum it all up so I could help you make it make sense. You get it? Yeah, basically our parents, or if you're in a one single parent home, your mom, your dad, or maybe your grandmother or your aunt, whoever, your cousin, whoever may be raising you, let's just put it like that. I don't have to necessarily be your mom, your dad, because not everyone have a mom or a dad that raised them, you feel me? So when I say parent, let's just make it seem like the person that raised you. Let's not just put a title, oh, mom or dad, because no. A parent could be anyone who raised you from a baby. I'm not going to signify a parent as just a mom or dad. Your parent could be your grandmother. You know why? Because your grandmother raised you. Your mother ain't do shit for you. Your grandmother raised you. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, just to clear it up so you won't, when I say parent, you won't think, oh, my mom, oh, my dad. I'm just meaning the person who raised you into the person you are today. So anyway, even though this video is about forgiving your parent, but if you, in your circumstance, if you don't have a parent at all, just think of it as your guardian as well, but also you, even though you don't have a parent, you as yourself should forgive your parents for, whatever they done to you. If they left you, if you've been bouncing from home to home in the foster care system, situations in your life where you think like, oh, if I had a mom, or if I knew my mom, or if I had my dad, I would be this way, I would be like this. No. What you need to do is forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. Or even your guardian at that. Yeah. We can't be mad at our parents. We have to forgive our parents. You know why I say this? I actually just recently comprehended it this year because I'm just gonna get into the video. Yeah, we can't be mad at our parents. You know why? Our parents are only doing things from what they experience, from what they know. So let me run it back. They're only doing things and how they do it from the experience that they had in the past as growing up as a child, a kid. So they only doing things that they experience or know of. For example, if your mom, let's say if your mom, right, your grandmother never told your mom she loved her. So your mom, she's growing up, she starts to have kids, Then look, that trait that your grandmother installed into your mom by not telling her she loved her as a kid or growing up, that trait is now in your mom. And now your mom actually have kids, and your mom is fulfilling that trait that she took from her childhood. You get it? So now your mom, I'm just saying hypothetically, now your mom, being that your grandmother never told your mom she loved her as a kid growing up, now you're growing up with your mom, but your mom never told you that. You know why? Because your mom is only using her childhood experience and things she experienced from growing up. She's using that basically like a book. or a map on how to become a mom, or how to do what she have to do for her children, or just childrenly things, or how she has to basically depend on herself or do things for herself and her children. Another example would be, let's just say your dad, your uncle, your cousin, a male figure, that when that male figure was young, the higher person, okay, let's just use father for example so I won't get all, confused or confuse you guys. Okay, we're going to use father and grandfather for example. Let's just say your grandfather always told your father, you better have a job or you won't amount to nothing. If you don't have a job, you won't be nothing, son. Nothing in this world. You won't be nothing if you don't have a 9 to 5, son. This is what the father installed into his son. This is what, hypothetically speaking, this is what your grandpa told your father. Now look, your father having kids, and now your father have a son, which is you, and you're growing up. You're going to school, you're doing this, you're living this white man's dream. Basically, that's what the fuck it is. But anyways, that's a whole nother video. But yeah, and then as you're growing up, you're becoming a man. And then now your father comes to you and say, hey son, if you don't get a job, you won't be nothing. And you're like, dang, dad, I just did this. I'm doing this. I'm experiencing here. I'm creating. I'm doing this. I'm here. He said, no, son. If you don't get a 9 to 5, you won't be nothing. Matter of fact, you can't even live here if you don't got a 9 to 5. See? Now just look at the patterns. Your grandfather installed that into your father as he was growing up. He took that childhood experience. He installed it, embezzled it into him until when he had kids, he used his same experience that he embezzled into his mind and heart and soul, and he embezzled it, he tried to embezzle it into his kids, into his sons, because that's exactly what his father did to him. See, as parents, they just take what they know. They just take the experiences, their childhood experience from what they know and what they was taught as a kid. And then they grow up and then they have kids on their own. And they don't really know what to do. They just going off from their experience. Their childhood experience. What their parents embezzled in them when they was a kid. When they were young. And when they grew up, they always had that in them. They always had that trait. If you come from a mother or parents or family members that don't show you no love, when you have kids on your own, you're not going to know how to show love. You're not going to know how to show your son or daughter love. You're not even going to know how to say I love you. Because you know why? You never had that experience yourself. How could you do something that you never even experienced yourself? How could you know what to do if you never experienced or heard it yourself? Even when they were young, the type of parents that our parents had, they didn't have no type of secure home, no two-parents home, no lovable home, no comfortable home. And then how do we expect our parents, who are our parents today, how do we expect them to be with us? If they don't even know, because that's not what they know or was taught or experienced when they was a kid. Just like if you're a man, a young man growing up in this world today, and your mom, or you just saw your mom was just abusing alcohol around men that just beat her and beat on her. And you try to save her, you try to help her, and your mom fight you for fighting her boyfriend. Your mom never really cared about you. She never really loved you. Then when you as a young man get a daughter or a woman or a wife, you're not really going to know what to do. You may be extra protective over the daughter if you have one. You know why? Because you always see them thoughts. You will always visualize them visions of when you was younger and your mom would get, abused by men or abuse alcohol or do certain stuff that you just thinking like, hey, mom, you don't have to do this to yourself. I know you don't love you, but I love you. I love you. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Their experiences really shape them and mold them to who they are today. And some of our parents, they have experiences, childhood trauma that they still holding on to that hurts. That fill their heart with pain. That fill their mind up with pain. That they see something, they think about that childhood trauma. It's full of pain. And you think you, as their children, as their kid, as their son, as their daughter, you think you even know what they went through in the past? No, you don't. You only know your parents from the day you clocked into this earth. And then whatever day you clocked out. That's it. You wasn't here to know, sit here and say, yeah, I knew my mom for like 80 years. We was kicking in the past. Like, no. You can't really say you know much about your parents' childhood and their experience unless they share with you. Most parents won't even share that shit with you because you know why? Shit hurt in the past. They don't want to think about that shit. The life that they have today is more better than they past. They don't want to get reminded of that. And when they do, it hurts. So forgive your parents. No matter if, you felt like they didn't love you because they left you as a little kid, if they abandoned you, if they did certain things and you always wondered and asked why. It could be because of their childhood experiences and what they went through. But if you don't understand, just forgive them. If you can't comprehend the things they went to or try to even think why they are the way they are today, that's why I say forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. They're trying to be the best they could be, even though they wasn't taught. They wasn't taught on how to do certain things. They don't know. They haven't experienced. But you know what? Shout out to them. Shout out to those that are still trying. Still trying. And I can honestly say that I was in this position. I'm not gonna lie, to be very honest with you. Like, I felt a little way, certain ways, towards my mom. Like, certain times when I was younger, I felt like, oh my God, maybe she don't love me. Maybe this, like, maybe I'm maybe she didn't mean to have me. Like, like a lot of feelings was in my head. Feelings was only in my head because of the experiences that I encountered with my mom. Yeah, she gave me everything. Yeah, anytime I needed money, she gave it to me. She gave me food, shelter, everything, clothing, all that. But you think as a little girl, you think I cared about that? No, I didn't think that. I didn't really saw that as something big, because what I saw as big was the actions. Like, okay, if she tells me this, or she say I'm proud of you, or she say, oh, Monty, I'm proud of you. Certain, oh my God, Monty, I love you. Like, certain stuff like that was what I thought was like, yeah, I know she love me for a fact if she say that. But if she don't, does that really mean she don't love me because she ain't say it? No, it don't. It really don't. I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, I really had that embezzled in me. Like, nah, my mom don't love me. Yeah, she do stuff for me. Yeah, we go out. Yeah, she pay for stuff. Yeah, she get my hair done. Yeah, she buy me a new Jordan. But no, she don't love me. You know why I felt that way? Only because as a little girl, I never really heard my mom tell me, I love you. So when I was young, I thought she really ain't love me. Even though she was doing stuff that mom do for their kids, just because I never heard the I love you word, I was thinking like, damn, she really don't love me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had that embezzled in me as a little girl, and then growing up, I still had it embezzled in me. And to the point when I was, in and out of relationships and stuff like that, I would confide in them about my mom. just to have it thrown in my face. Literally. Just to have it thrown in my face. Like, yeah, I was dealing with someone or whatever, you know. When we get into arguments, you know what the nigga would say? The nigga would be like, oh, that's why your mother don't love you. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the first time the guy said that, I was mad, devastated. I was so hurt, I wanted to kill him. You know why I wanted to kill him? Because at that very time when he first said it, I was still feeling that way. I was still feeling like my mom don't love me. So when he said it, it really hurt it to the core. Like, dang, nigga. Dang. You really hurt me. Like, dang, I know. But you telling me it's just hurting me more. Like, dang, I was really hurt. Like, are you serious? Like, he really said, you know what? That's why your mother don't love you. Who says that to someone? I don't know. It's all jokey now, whatever, but during that situation, during that time when that situation was occurring, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking hurt. I was dread. I was like, damn, he right. And he gonna just throw it in my face like, damn. I was really hurt. I really couldn't believe he said that, because I'm like, dang. That hurt it to the core. Anybody that get into an argument with me, I don't care what they say. I don't care. You can say anything. Oh, yeah, you did. You will help. Yeah. I don't care because I know I'm not out. I don't care. You can say whatever because I know I'm not. But when he said your mother don't love you, it really hurt me because I was still having doubts that my mother loved me or not. Like, I didn't even believe it. I believe she didn't. At the time, I was still believing that she didn't love me. So that's why it really hurt it to the core, because that's what I was still believing. And just because I was still believing, it really hurt me to a point where I'm thinking like, damn, this must be the truth. But that really hurt me to my core. It's crazy because, you know, after a few months and years pass, you know, I'm not gonna lie, after that first time that God said that, I was still with him. I still, you know, not the same day, but I gave it a few days, cool down, whatever. I was still with him. And I would say I was still with him because I don't even really know why the fuck I was still with him, even though I said I don't know. I can't even say it was love, because damn, that means I don't really love myself. But honestly, that's the past. There's a lot of stuff that I did in the past that it's just like, whew, wow, dang, Money, you did that. Oh my God, I'm happy I'm away from that or whatever. But anyways, down the line of the relationship, and also down the line of me, when I say down the line, like time is passing, time is going on. You know, I'm still in that relationship, but as time going on, I'm getting closer to my mom. I'm connecting more with my mom. Our bond is growing stronger. Our bond is increasing. It's certain stuff that I didn't know before about my mom that I was gaining to know. It's certain traits that I didn't see and understand in my mom, but I'm understanding and seeing and understanding and comprehending on why she's like that, or why she says certain stuff, or why she do certain stuff. Before, I couldn't really comprehend or understand, but as time was going on, I could and I can. So yeah, as time was going on, I was still in that relationship, but me and my mom bond was increasing in love, increasing in kindness, to the point I ain't feeling where I didn't feel the way that I felt as a child anymore. To the point where I even expressed to my mom, like, Mom, to be very honest with you, when I was a kid, I thought you ain't love me. Like, I really thought you ain't love me. Like, and you know how moms be like, well, I did. You know, she remind me of certain situations where I was like, oh yeah, that's love. Like, even though you ain't say it, but that is love. You know? And when I did express that to my mom, she basically nipped it in the bud. And because she did that, I didn't really feel what I used to feel when I was a kid. I unbezeled what I embezzled in me when I was a kid. I basically just took it out. I detached. I like, oh nah, she don't feel this way. I was bugging. She loved me. Oh nah, I don't feel that way. No, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, wow, Ma, I really thought you ain't love me. Like, wow. And then it just went away. Also too, it also just, you know, after that too, it was times when, like, you know, I'm just living my daily life, you know, doing what I have to do. And, you know, I would get a text from my mom, basically just, you know, explaining how she feel about certain things, basically getting into her feelings. And I'm not gonna lie, that really be touching my heart, because if you know my mom, No, she don't do nothing like that. So when she do, you gotta really visualize it, and you really gotta cherish it, and you really gotta hold on to it, because that only comes once in a lifetime. It's not like she's like that every day. So when she is, you like, oh, hold up, oh shoot, I gotta screenshot this. My mom said this, I gotta screenshot. I gotta save this to my album. She wrote me a long paragraph I gotta save this. I gotta save this. Now my mom said this. That's how I was. That's how I be. You feel? Moments like that, experiencing those moments, living in that moment when the moment was happening, I was like, wow, Monty, I can't believe as a little kid you were struggling to get your mom attention by doing certain stuff just because you thought she ain't love you, just because she ain't say she love you, so you thought that she ain't love you just because she ain't say it? What? Wow, Monty, that's me talking to myself as a dope. Me talking to me right now. Like, I'll just be like, wow, Monty, I can't believe you really thought those things. Have you ever took her past and her childhood experiences into consideration? Maybe your grandmother never told her she loved her. And I was thinking like, yo, that's true. Wow, self, you really got a point there. What if she just act out in the way she do because of her child experience, because that's the only way she know how to do it? I'm like, well, that do make sense. I'm like, oh shit. So this whole time, I'm expecting her to be this whole other type of mom I see on TV. And I'm mad that she's not. Because she don't know how to be because of her experiences. Wow, you fucked up, Monty. You fucked up, self. How could you think that way? How could you be so selfish? And I'm like, yo, that's a very significant point there. Self? Wow. So when I did discover that at that specific time, I was like, yo, wow. Like, my whole thinking changed. My whole thoughts, my whole perception changed. Even my perception on my mom, it changed. Like, everything that I used to think and embezzled to me when I was young, it changed. All them thoughts out. Different thoughts now. And I just had to sit back and think about, like, wow. And it's so crazy because today it just popped in my head like, yo, do a YouTube video. I just finished one video. I got to edit and stuff. And then it's like, yo, do the video on parents. I'm like, bet. I could do the video on forgive your parents. Now how I am today. But nah, anyways, let's get back into it so we can sum this video up and end it on a good one. Okay. So yeah, anyways, before I get sidetracked. Alright, yeah, so now I remember about a few minutes ago about how I said about the relationship that I was still in or whatever after he, said that harsh thing or whatever. Boom. So this year, we got into a little argument or whatever. When couples get into arguments, they say harsh words or whatever, whatever. Okay. Me as in the type of vibration I'm on and frequency I'm on, I really try not to say things that I don't mean. I try because I don't want, stuff to come back to me, and I don't want, because I know words is power, and I don't want to say the wrong thing and then something happened and I'm on her boo-hooing. No, that's not me. That's not me. I really prefer not to argue though, but sometimes things happen. But yeah, let's get back into it. So yeah, it's crazy how this incident actually happened 2 days ago. Literally. So anyways, yeah, like couples get into arguments, whatever, yeah. So yeah, we got into an argument, whatever, outside heated argument, whatever, I wasn't really trying to say much, you feel me? I wasn't trying. I really wasn't. God knows I wasn't. But I feel like certain people, they try to push you to that certain extent. They try to really get the dragon out of you. Like, dang, I'm a calm little butterfly. You want me to turn into a beastie dragon? Sheesh. But anyways, I was trying. Got into an argument. He said what he said. I said, you know what? You tell your mother that. Tell your mother that. Like, what you said, tell your mother that. Very disrespectful stuff or whatever that I wasn't feeling. So instead of me saying, like, you know, I was like, you know what? Tell your mother that. I don't care. Tell your mother that. Or tell your mother. Word, tell your mother. It's like this nigga turned into a demonic beast. He said, that's why your mother don't love you. He started screaming that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, yo, God, I'm weak. God, I love you. I value you. Thank you for showing me this. I appreciate this. The nigga was screaming, that's why your mother don't love you. What? I got a mom. My mom love me. My mom show me love. Your mother don't love you. My mom show me love. Your mom don't love you, though. My mom will show you more love than your own mother. Your mother don't love you. I'm like, what? I literally started laughing like, yo, bro, you're bugging. I'm out. I'm about to go home. You bugging. You wildin'. You saying all this out in the street. What, bro? You wildin'. You could bug out by yourself because I'm out. I'm going home. Try to get my bag. I'm like, yo, I'm out. I'm weak. Yo, I'm dead. I was weak. I'm laughing like, yo, I'm weak. Okay. I'm like, okay. He kept saying it over and over. He ain't see no, like, reaction out of me. No. He just, okay. Your mother, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, she don't. Thank you. Thank you. Kept saying it numerous times. Just so he could see, like, a reaction that he probably saw in the past. And I'm like, whatever. Okay. Thank you. Oh, word. Thanks. I'm out, though. Let me get my stuff. So I was thinking, like, damn. As I was going home, like, yo, this nigga try to do it again. Like, oh, I'm weak, God. Thank you for showing me this. I appreciate everything that you've been doing. I appreciate the things I have. I appreciate the things that you show me within these people that don't need to be around me. Thank you. And as I'm going home, you know, I'm thinking God too, whatever. And then all these negative thoughts pop in my head like, yeah, that's why your mother don't love you. Yeah, that's why she don't love you. And you know what? I told these motherfucking thoughts in my head like, shut up. My mom do love me. Yes, she do. She love me. I ain't believing that shit. She do love me. Told myself, yeah, she do love me. Yeah, I know you just heard this nigga say she don't, but she do, self. She do mind. She do soul. She love you. Stop it. Don't listen to this nigga. Come on. Bye, girl. Bye. Don't even come here. Don't even try to think these thoughts, self. She do. You know, that same day when I was doing some reflection within myself, by myself, I'm like, wow. It's crazy how in the past, when he really said that, it really hurted me to my core, where I was, like, very hurt and devastated by it. I was just like, damn, what he said was facts. Like, dang, what he said was super facts. Damn, I can't even get mad because it's the truth. Compared to now, how I feel about my mom and our relationship and our bond. And once I heard that type of message that went in one ear, I made sure it went out the next ear. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not true. That's not facts. Yeah, you used to think that. Yeah, you told him that probably when you was confiding and venting to him, yeah. But that's not true, Imani. You know that's not true anymore. That's how you felt in the past. That's how you felt before. But you got different feelings now, and you know for a fact you do now. So what? You gonna believe what he said? Because he said that? Trying to break you down? You know it's real, and you know it's not. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Stop it. And, you know, when I told myself that, I'm like, yo, wow. You really improved, self. You don't feel no way from the things he just said, even though it was hurtful things, even though he said it before and it hurted you to the core in the past. But now you're like made out of bricks, and when he try to throw at you, you could withhold. I'm proud of you, self. I'm proud of you, E. I really am. And I was just like, wow, 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 wow. Like, I don't even feel a way. Like, okay, you said that. Okay, that's not true, but hey, you entitled to your opinion. Okay, whatever. I'm not embezzling that in my heart because I know that's not true. 2 days ago, I'm not sure when I'm going to be uploading this video. So probably when you see the video, it's probably going to be, days had passed or whatever from the current incident though. But, after that day, which was 2 days ago, I was really like, you know what? I'm not fucking with people that's not on my frequency. I'm not fucking with people anymore that's really trying to get the beast and the dragon out of me. I'm not fucking with people that's on a low vibration. I'm not fucking with people that want to do tick for tat. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. After I told myself that, I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I will attract what I will attract. But anyways, back to the parents because this video about to be done. I hope my testimony, my analogy, my true life event story could really help and play a part of you comprehending this video, you feel me? Because yeah, I ain't tell you all that just to be telling my business, you feel me? I tell you all that because it puts a piece into this video. It helps sums up this video, you feel me? And yeah, and they can relate with this video. Well, honestly, they didn't mean like that. Like, I'm comfortable with sharing whatever because right now I'm in the current situation of healing from my past, healing from my trauma, healing from myself, basically, like all of above. So like, I'm like an open book. Like, I don't really care what people think about me or how people feel about me because when people are going through their own shit, so no one really have like a spotlight to judge anyone, honestly. So yeah, I'm an open book. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not proud of what happened to me or whatever or how things played out, but it is what it is. And I'm actually grateful that it happened because it led me to some bigger things. It led me to do some greater things within myself. And I feel like if I didn't have that circumstance or that situation happen to me, or I didn't play a part in it or wasn't in it, certain things that is playing out for me now wouldn't play out for me. Just like how they say, new levels mean new devils. Yeah. So that's why I was honestly laughing about it as well because it's funny. Like, the shit I went through in the past is funny to me. Of course, it wasn't funny when I was going through it, though. But it's funny now and I look back at it like, damn, wow. But saying back to the parents here, forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. They only know from their childhood experience, from what they already experienced when they was young, from what they experienced, from what they did from when they grown up. That's all they know. Just like you. All you know is your experience, just like them. So you can't get mad at them because you expect them to be a certain type of parent, a certain type of mom, certain type of dad, grandma, aunt, uncle, cousin. That's your parent. You can't be mad. And secondly, you can't expect. Because once you expect stuff, it's just gonna fail you. Because yeah, what do you like, come on, you think stuff that you really gonna expect is really just gonna lay on your lap like, here, this is what you expected. No, sweetie, that's not how life works. I'm just telling you that, okay? But yeah, you can't be mad at them because they do certain things or they act a certain way. That's just them. Accept them for who they really are, who they truly are. Their experiences, their childhood traumas, all of that molded them into the parent they are today. Good or bad. So forgive your parents. In the Bible it says, honor thy mother, honor thy father. You know why I don't say honor thy cousin, honor thy sister? Because you only have one mom and one dad in this lifetime. In the life you are in today, you only have one mom, one dad. That's it. You only gonna get one. You could get billions of aunties. You could get billions of cousins, billions of nieces, billions of nephews. But you can't get billions of moms, billions of dad. each person only have one mom, one dad. That's why Jesus said, honor thy mom, honor thy father. You only get one. So cherish them and forgive them. Show them, be the change that you would like them to see. So yeah, before you expect your parents to be people or person they are not, because they haven't experienced on how to be the thing you expect them to be, or they don't have much experiences from their childhood to mold and shape them to be how you want them to be or how you visualize them to be. Try to think about their childhood. Try to think about their childhood experiences, their childhood traumas. Shit, ask them. Shoot, I'll ask my mom. Shoot, even though she won't come out and tell me, but if I ask, she'll tell me. So, ask. It won't hurt to know. And then when you know certain stuff, it will connect you like, oh, shoot. This is probably why mom or dad is the way they are. Because of grandpa and grandma. And this is probably why grandma and grandpa is the way they are. Because of great-grandma and great-grandpa. Hello? But yes, forgive your parents. You only have one mother. You only have one father. Treat them nice. Treat them with respect. Forgive them. They haven't been on this earth. Well, some of our parents have been on this earth for a long time. But you know what I mean. They haven't gained a lot of experiences to be who you want them or who you expect them to be. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it 3 times actually. Forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. That's it for this video. I hope you gained some good knowledge. Sorry, I'm looking at my dog. Hope you gained some good knowledge. Hope this could inspire you along the way. I hope you and your mom, your dad, whoever is raising you, I hope you guys bond could actually grow stronger and connect more. In Jesus' name, God bless you. Peace and blessings to the gods. Peace and blessings to nature. And peace and blessings to you all, family. I'm out until the next video. Later.